G'day, my name's Malcolm Taylor. I'm here to talk to you today about management of weeds in drill-seeded rice. Drill sowing of rice produces a perfect environment to grow grass weeds, as indeed you can see in this plot. We have moisture, we have warmth, and we have an alternation between wet and dry. Perfect for grass weeds, and that's not going to grow you any rice. So inevitably we have to intervene in rice crop production with herbicides to give you a clean crop. Almost entirely our drill sown rice crops will need a early intervention, and we achieve that with this treatment here. We call it the three-way mix. Gramoxone, which is a non-selective post-emergence herbicide, and then Magistrin Stomp. They're two different modes of action delivering grass and broadleaf weed control as soil residual treatments. We do that mixture after the flush irrigation and before crop emergence. That way we use the knockdown to take out any early emerging barnyard grass, and we use the two residual treatments to give you pre-emergence control of those grass weeds and some others, right into the point at which we go to a permanent inundation of the crop. Untreated behind me versus the three-way mixture there, which has done a really first-class job. And if I look in the foreground there, I can see Vertictora plants, which tells me that the three-way mix is starting to run out of steam now and residual control. So the three-way mix has delivered excellent control of both grass, weeds, sedges and broadleaf weeds. In practice, the reliance purely on a pre-emergence herbicide is not always going to give you a clean crop, because the period between application of the herbicides and of the pre-emergence herbicides and then going to a permanent inundation could be up to 60 days, particularly with delayed permanent water. In those circumstances, you're likely to see the pre-emergence treatment reduce in activity over time, and as it runs out of steam, you'll get late germinations of weeds. So in practice, what we often find ourselves doing is the pre-emergence goes on, it ensures the crop has freedom from early weed competition, and then just prior to or around the permanent inundation, we may apply another post-emergence herbicide. So in this case, you have the three-way mix applied post-flush, pre-emergence, followed by a Jitza as an early post-emergence treatment just prior to permanent inundation. And the crop is perfectly clean. You must get on the field with a post-flush pre-emergence treatment, and then you have that option of following up with an early post-emergence treatment if you get some escapes. And those are the keys to achieving a clean drill sown rice crop.